All right, so here for number 8, the sentence currently reads, more than 60% of the contribution coming from commercial goods and services created by companies using space-related technology. Is there a problem with it as is? Well, yes, there actually is. So you see that coming, it's okay, so it's a verb, but it's in the sort of present tense form, right? And the issue with that is that in this form, what comes afterwards basically becomes a qualification of the noun. So more than 60% of the contribution. Which contribution? The contribution coming from commercial goods and services and so on. And the problem in that case is that this becomes a fragment, an incomplete sentence. Why? Because if this is sort of your, I guess, main subject, and this is a qualification of it, then basically all you have here is a subject and there's no verb. It's like, okay, so more than 60% of the contribution coming from commercial goods and services created by this, and this. Like, okay, the contribution did what? Right? Like there's no verb that says what this contribution did or anything like that. Because this whole thing becomes the subject if you keep it as is. So we need to change it. So A can't be the answer. What about B? So then you have more than 60% of the contribution, which came from commercial goods and services created by companies using blah, blah, blah. So this runs into the same issue, right? Because when you're saying which, that means you're about to qualify, right? So it's like you sort of have the main part of your subject here, and then you qualify it with all of this. So again, which, more than 60% of the contribution. Which contribution? The one which came from commercial goods and services and so on. So here with B, we run into the same sort of issue where this becomes a qualification of this, or an elaboration on this subject. What about C? To come. So more than 60% of the contribution to come from commercial goods and services created by blah, blah. Again, same exact issue. You are having this, again, which contribution? The contribution to come from commercial goods and services created by companies using space-related technology, and then there's no verb. So all three of these answer choices make it such that this sort of, I guess, second part of the sentence becomes a qualification of the subject, which is not what we're going for. We need a subject and a verb, and D is the only answer choice that provides that. Because with D, you'll have more than 60% of the contribution came from blank, right? So then you have more than 60% of the contribution, which is your subject. You have your verb in that case, which is came. And then what did it come from? The rest of this. So this is your object. This does not, if you just say came, it doesn't make the rest of the sentence a qualification of the subject. So then you have your subject, verb, and then the rest of it. So answer choice D is correct here.